Welcome to the Walled Lake Consolidated School District. Please use this guide to begin the enrollment process for students coming to Walled Lake schools. All students entering Walled Lake schools must complete the full enrollment process in order to begin classes in one of our schools. This includes students entering kindergarten for the first time, students who recently moved into the district and will be attending Walled Lake schools, students who have been accepted through the School of Choice program, students who have left the district and are now returning. The enrollment process begins with the online pre-enrollment form. This can be found by accessing the Walled Lake Consolidated School District website at WLCSD.org. The link to enrollment can be found at the top of the page. On a mobile device, the enrollment link can be found towards the bottom of the drop-down menu found in the top right of the web page. On the enrollment web page, scroll below the image and click on the link that says Enrollment Process. This will take you to the online enrollment portal. Once at the enrollment portal launch page, if you've previously enrolled as a different student, log in using the credentials you created during that enrollment. If this is your first student in Walled Lake schools, click on the Enroll link. The welcome screen explains the enrollment process in Walled Lake schools, including that this online portion is considered pre-enrollment. Throughout this process, you will upload documentation to support the enrollment. Once you submit the enrollment in this documentation, it will be verified by the Student Services Department. After this verification, you will receive an email confirming all information is correct and that the enrollment is official. Only after you receive this email, which includes the school name and grade, can you consider the enrollment complete. Read through the statement. When ready, check the box that states "I agree" and then click on the Save and Next button. The first step in the process is to create an account for the online enrollment system. This will allow you to save and come back later, edit your information, or enroll additional students now or in the future. Complete the account setup questions. When creating a password, you must include at least 6 characters, of which at least 1 must be a number. Add an email address at this point so that you will be able to recover your password or username should you need it again in the future. Once you have completed all the required steps as indicated by the red asterisks, you may click on the Save and Next button to continue. On the next page, you will complete the parent-guardian information. This is the adult's information, not the child's. Fill out the minimum of all the required fields as marked with a red asterisk. After you input your name, there is a paragraph discussing the ability to upload documents supporting the enrollment. Automatically, you have the ability to do so by accessing the files stored directly on the device while you are completing the enrollment. If you're completing the form on a computer and would prefer to upload pictures via your cell phone, you may opt in to receive a text message with a secure link once you've finished entering all the required fields. If you would like to do this, click on Yes. This will open a field for you to enter your cell phone number. Please check your number carefully. The system will only automatically send the message one time after you finished all the entries. If your number is incorrect, you will need to contact Student Services to make the correction and resend the text. Double check your entry and then move on. The first document required is your photo identification. A valid driver's license is the preferred form of identification. You can click Browse to upload the document directly, or you can skip this if you plan on uploading at the end via the secure link you received from the text message. Each field is looking for a particular type of information. Should you miss a field or enter something other than what is necessary, the field will become highlighted in a red box asking you to correct the error. Before leaving this page, you are asked to upload proof of residency. Click on the Enrollment Criteria link to open the instructions related to this field. You will need to upload 1 item from column 1 and 2 items from column 2. You could choose to upload these documents now or later if you requested the link as a text message. Once all required fields are completed as necessary, click on the Save and Next button to move to the next step. The next page asks about siblings the student being enrolled may have. Mark the appropriate indicator as to whether the student has any siblings under the age of 18. Once marked, additional fields will appear if you indicate yes. Complete the required fields as marked by the red asterisks. Once complete, The Save and Next button will become active. Click it to move on. The next page is about the student you are enrolling. Please complete all information as it appears on legal documentation such as a birth certificate. If your child prefers to be called by a different name, you may enter that in the field provided. Continue answering the questions as required. As you answer some questions, additional fields may appear should a response require additional details or explanation. At the bottom of this page, you will be given the opportunity to upload a copy of the student's birth certificate. Please refer to the enrollment criteria page for acceptable and unacceptable documentation. You may choose to upload the document at this time or at the end when you receive the text message. Continue on. You'll be asked to choose if you are enrolling for the current year or for next year. Next, you will be asked what grade you are enrolling your child in. If you choose kindergarten, additional questions will appear, including if your child will be 5 by September 1st. If the answer is no, she will not be, you will be asked to complete the kindergarten waiver form. If you are unable to print and complete this form at this time, please note you will be required to do so prior to the first day of school in the fall. Once all required fields are complete, click on the Save and Next button to continue. Next, you'll be asked if there's additional parent-guardian living in the same household as the primary parent. If you select yes, additional fields will appear for you to complete. You will also be asked if there is a parent or guardian living elsewhere. If you choose yes, additional fields will appear for you to complete. Click Save and Next once all required fields are complete. The next screen asks about previous schooling and home language information. If you're enrolling a kindergartner, please include any applicable preschool information. When you name the previous school, please include the name as well as the city and state of the school. Continue completing all the required fields. You will have the opportunity to upload any student records at this time. This is particularly important for high school students. Please upload the student's transcript or most recent report card. The next portion of this page asks about additional services your child has or has not received. As you answer some of the questions, additional fields may appear should a response require additional details or explanation. The final portion of this page asks about primary language spoken at home as well as the child's strongest language. These fields are required. Once all required fields are completed, click Save and Next to continue. The next page refers to the student's prior discipline record. You are asked to disclose any prior disciplinary issues. Failure to do so may result in possible removal from the Walled Lake School District. If you answer yes to any of the questions, a box will open allowing you to elaborate further. Once complete, click the Save and Next button to move on. The next page asks for emergency contact information. This is someone in addition to the parents or guardians in case that the parent or guardian is not available. You are required to enter 1 contact and may enter up to 6. Below your emergency contacts, you will enter basic medical information for your child, including your doctor's name, medical insurance information, and allergy information. Here, you will also be able to upload your child's immunization records. You can do it here or from the text message you receive. Once complete, click the Save and Next button to continue. The next page is the Transportation Code of Conduct. Please read through these expectations and policies and click the appropriate box before clicking Save and Next to continue. Next, you will type your name to serve as an electronic signature, acknowledging that all information that you have entered about this student is accurate to the best of your knowledge. Type out your legal name and click Yes. When you press the Save and Next button at this time, the text message that you signed up for at the first step will be generated and sent to that phone number. You are now finished with the details for your first student. At this point, you can click Yes to enroll an additional student. If you are finished adding all your children, click No to move on. This next page tells you what comes next. If you did not upload documents during this process, you will need to do so from the text messages you receive. On your phone, you will receive multiple text messages. You will receive one message requiring parent documentation, as well as a separate text message for each child that you are enrolling, for a minimum of 2 separate text messages. Click on the link in the text message. This will take you to the secure website to upload the documentation necessary. At the top of the screen, the name of the person will be listed so that you can be sure that you are uploading the information for the correct student if you have multiple. Click on each link in turn to upload the appropriate documentation. You can upload an existing file from your phone or take a picture at this time. Proof of residency falls under the parent's record and requires multiple documents. Click on the Proof of Residency link. Upload the first document or image. Verify the image's quality and click on Use Photo. You will then be taken to the screen to finalize this record or add more pages. Click on the Accept and Add Page button at the top left of the screen. This will allow you to upload additional pages. Continue with this process until all required documentation has been added. Click Accept and Finish when you are finished with a particular document. This will return you to the document list. Once a document has been uploaded, a green check mark will appear next to that record. Continue with each required document until all fields have green check marks. To upload documentation for a different person, another student and/or the parent guardian, return to your text messages and click on the link for that other person. This will bring you to the documentation required for that person. Follow the same process for all the documents on the list until all items have green check marks. Once all your documentation has been submitted, your portion of the process will be complete. Your enrollment, however, will not be official until you receive a notification back from Walled Lake School Student Services Department. Please watch your email for further details.
Thank you for choosing Walled Lake Schools. We are happy you are here.